and a little bit of pecans, and you want to stir that all up. Then when you on your cake mix, the only difference in that cake mix is you're going to add a little sour cream. You know what I'm saying? In the cake mix, you know what I'm saying? You're going to put your eggs, you're going to put your oil, but you're going to put some sour cream and a little bit of sugar, okay? Now, once you get the batter all built, mixed all up, you got your bump pan ready. Auntie, what's a bump pan? Auntie, what's a bump pan? A bump pan is the round ones that got the spout in the middle, and it got like little swirlies and shit all around in the pan. Okay, that's what you call a bump pan. Pour half of your batter inside that bundt pan. Then you're going to come through with your strudel. You pour some of that strudel. You done stirred that all up now. That's separate. Then you're going to strudel that all up in there and in there. And then you're going to take the rest of your batter and you're going to sandwich that on top of that dry pecan mixture that you done put together. Pour that on top of that. Put that motherfucker in the oven, 350. 45 motherfucking minutes. Between 45 minutes and 55 minutes, you got a cake that's ready. Don't fuck with the glaze. Little bit of powdered sugar with a little bit of motherfucking milk. Stir that all up. Glisten that shit on top of them little swerves and them indentions and shit in that bump pan while the cake is still kind of hot. Pour a little bit of that on there. Put your cake saver top on there and close it all up and let that shit moisten up and condense and all the little particles of juices and shit all on the top of the motherfucking cake dome and shit. Baby, you know your shit is all moist and all of the juices and everything is suckling up in there and it's all on and popping. Huh? Yeah. But back on this chicken and rice. Now, after you done got the rice in there, the celery, the onion, we done poured in our chicken broth, right? Now, we want to start opening up our canned goods. What canned goods we going to use, Auntie? What canned goods we going to use? Check this out. We're going to use the Campbell's, the motherfucking CVS brand, High Top brand, Kroger brand, whatever the get down is, on chicken, that cream of chicken. So, I'll put in a can of cream of chicken. I put a can of cream of celery. Sometimes I will put cream of mushroom to mix all that with that. But let me give you another little insight though. Because Campbell's red and white can have a cream of chicken and a cream of mushroom mixed together. What? Mixed together? And then in one can, you talking about make some bomb ass chicken and rice? So then therefore, okay, check this out. Recap. Rice, rinsed off. Sauteed the onions and the celery. Okay, we got that to the side. That's ready. We got our 32 ounce of motherfucking chicken broth. We're going to pour that up in there. Okay, now what else we're going to do, Auntie? We're going to come through with 2 cans. Either you're going to use 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 can of the cream of mushroom, or 2 cans of the cream and chicken, cream of mushroom mixed together, or 2 cans of chicken, 2 cans of motherfucking cream of mushroom, 1 can of chicken, 1 can of motherfucking mushroom, whatever your get down is, whatever. You're going to put them 2 cans in there. Now, the twist to it, to really set it off, how about the cream of cheddar motherfucking cheese in the Campbell can and shit. Open up one of them motherfuckers, pour that up in there. Now you got a little mixture going on. You know what I'm saying? And it got clunks of the cream, condensed soups and shit is all up in the water just floating around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, guess what else? On those cans, if it's still like a little remnants left in the can, fill a can up with a little bit of water, throw that up in there. So what, in actuality, what you're working with is 3 cups of rice, and you're going to have about between 6 and 8 cups of liquid, okay? Because it's going to bounce up, of course, because now you done threw all this other shit in there, okay? So now, you got that to the side. That's ready to go. Auntie, what about the chicken, Auntie? What we going to do about the yard bird? Okay, now, you wash your chicken off front and back. Make sure it's all washed up, all on deck. Everything is proper. Seasoned salt and black pepper. Seasoned salt and black pepper. That's it. No extras, no zoom zooms, wham whams, garlic powders, none of that bullshit. Paprika, none of that motherfucking shit. Seasoned salt, black pepper. Front and back, all around it, all that shit. Swerve it all up with your hand and all that shit. Make sure it's all in there, all good like that. That's when the shit get up under your nails and kind of make me cringe and shit. But it don't matter because we cooking for the crew. mix that meat and shit all up like that. Then what you want to do, what we going to do, Auntie, what we going to do? We going to layer the pan now with our chicken thighs. Now, some of y'all motherfuckers don't eat thighs. Auntie, I only like legs. My crew don't like legs and thighs. We not no dark eat meat motherfuckers. We ain't fucking with church's chicken, big ass, overgrown ass chicken thighs and legs. We want breasts. Fucking do breasts. Whatever your chicken is, whatever get down yard birds you gonna work with. I don't give a fuck what part of it. Put some necks in the motherfucker. I don't care. But seasoning salt, black pepper, that's it. That's all. So then therefore, boom, you start laying that behind the layer, Auntie, behind the layer. Skin side up. Skin side up. Cause you know on them thighs, it got the skin side, and then at the bottom is the meat side, right? You want to sit them all in that mixture. I know it's watery, but work with it. Layer it in that pan. Skin side up. What we gonna do, Auntie? What we gonna do? Well, we're gonna cut on the oven. 350. 350 is always the proper heating on all kind of motherfucking shit. You can't go 375 or 425. Don't matter. It just depends on what kind. If your oven is good or not. Some motherfuckers' ovens will say 325. I mean 350, and they shit ain't doing nothing but 275 or 325. So it just depends on how good your oven working. But if you go 350, you can't go wrong on shit. If you go 350, you cool. What else we gonna do, Auntie? What else we gonna do? We're gonna cover it and we're gonna put it in there like that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little foil, cover up the thing. Now, one thing about it though. Now see, with your foil, you want to spray that foil with a little bit of non-stick. Because what's going to happen is, as it's all cooking and that rice going to begin to swell up, now the chicken is going to rise up to the top. So the top of that skin is going to be touching the top of that foil. Now, if you don't spray it, or if you don't have the non-stick foil, you just get that cheap-ass 97-cent one, then therefore it's going to stick at the top of the foil. But if you spray the foil, it ain't going to stick. Okay? Or you got the Reynolds motherfucking wrap, the real one, you know what I'm saying, 75 motherfucking square foot. You got that motherfucker, then therefore it ain't going to stick no way. But if you just got that motherfucking high top, motherfucking tinfoil, it's gonna stick like a motherfucker. Because once you pull that shit off, it's coming off with all the skins on the motherfucker. And that's the best part to me. I'm just telling you right now, I'm keeping it 100. So, what we gonna do, Auntie? What we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna cover that up. And then therefore, you're gonna let it bake for 1 hour. After it bakes for 1 hour, now you're gonna take that off. Okay, you're gonna take the foil off now. Because that 1 hour is allowing that to absorb to absorb all the juices into the rice and make that rice swell up, make that chicken bitch start getting done on the inside. See, because you want the chicken done on the inside, and then when you take off the foil, it starts to sear the top and give you that nice brown look on the top of your thighs or your legs or whatever. That's when it has that brown effect on the top, because you done took that foil off for that next hour, and you done cooked it down without the foil. So that's what's gonna make it now turn, you know, have the little brown effect going on top of those thighs. What else we gonna have with it? What else we gonna have with it? You ain't got to have shit else with it. I'm just keeping it one hand. You don't need nothing else with that right there. You don't need nothing else. Now, if you want to toss a little green salad on the side, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's it and that's all. That's what's happening. So, for those of you guys that asked me what was up on the chicken and rice, that's your chicken and rice menu. I done told you how to put together a Sakatumi cake right quick. We done went over to Duncan Hines. We done went over Blog TV. Shout out to my motherfucking girl, Jazzy motherfucking Sensation. All that. So on that note, I'm out. Holla at your motherfucking girl. Let me go through, answer some of y'all messages, and do it moving. Deuces. Love you guys.